Look at that. Here we go. I don't even know we're live. I'm trying to get the headphone to work, and that's what's going on here. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. That's the way to start the show. Sean Hicks coming at you. Mass confusion. Not sure why the headset, I don't even know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. If you can't, leave it in the comments so I know it's not working. Not sure why I had zero volume before, but here we go. We'll try to make it work. Midday money, winning free picks in the house. Definitely need the llama today, the way this thing's starting out. But that's what happens. You're trying to get things set up here, and usually the headset works. I don't know why. A little computer glitch. It happens. All right, folks. So losing day yesterday. We come back always the truth right out of the bat, how we do. So the free picks, I think we split out there. I know Portland went down. They were 1 point favorite. I said take a money line. They ended up losing by a point. I think we had a OT loser on the ice. No surprise there. Dropping OT. That's our hockey theme. Overtime losers. It happens. Why? What are we gonna do there? And baseball overall on the premiums, I didn't get there. Poor day. Couldn't get a total. Couldn't get a side. Just bad picks. What am I gonna do? It's just a bad day yesterday. We got to move on. That's the way we go. So today, I liked a lot of baseball today. And if you're just jumping into the chat, do me a favor. Just give it a like. I don't like to just scroll up on the free picks just to have them rolling right out of the gate, because then only people come in for like 30 seconds and leave. Stay for a minute. Say hello. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. Either way, we're going to add the free picks up now to you. Looks good. Sounds good now. Okay. Everybody's good. Good morning. Raymond, Terry, Matt, Greg, thanks. All right. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't working. I'm like, what's happening here? I was playing with the wires, and then I came back into the screen. Who knows what was going on here? But we're functioning now. So that was yesterday. Why is yesterday's games up there? We got to get rid of that. Not sure. Again, why doesn't this save sometime? Craig, any thoughts on why this does not save some of the time? What is happening here? Oh, no, not a good start. Not a good start to the day. Not a good start. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do here? This is the way it is. What can I do? I apologize. Obviously, I didn't hit update from whatever. So there's the update on the bottom. It was working last night. I guess it didn't save when I did it this morning, yesterday, or last night, rather, I should say, in the little scroller part of it. So there's that. All right. This should be better. Nuggets today. Yanks over. All right. Hopefully we could finally get back to normal here. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Not a good start to the day. So, again, we got the free picks scrolling up here. Again, we'll be on the Nugs tonight. Obviously, listen, big loss with the Murray going out, injury for them. I understand. I get it. I still think they bounced back after a bad loss to the Celtics. And the Yankees over. Again, we had the under yesterday here, but I'm not a fan of Kluber at all. I think, listen, we saw Italian last night get roughed up for some runs. So I think he's going to give up some runs here. And the Jays could hit a little bit. We saw them drop, an 11 spot on the Angels the other night. We know we like their bats. We're high on this team offensively anyway. And let's be honest with things. Russ Stripling isn't striking fear into me if I'm a Yankee hitter. So I think we see some runs up on the board here, even though both these guys had played unders in whatever it was, 14, 15 of their first games. They were on a big under run, 13. But you know what happens? You get a late RBI in the 8th inning, crushes our total there. But that's sports betting. That's what happened there. Thoughts on the Cubs today? Well, I'm a Brewer guy. I like the Brewers team here. Do I want to lay this kind of number with Milwaukee? I had Milwaukee and I had the under yesterday. So, you know my feelings here. I I thought the game would come down to the bullpen yesterday. It did. We couldn't get it done. Although we got our two best guys available today for Milwaukee. Arrieta is all right. Again, this is I just think it's a little high. This number to me, would I take the Cubs based on the number? I'm going to talk about it in a second because I really want to roll out like a 6 or 7 pack again today. Because if you ask me if I feel comfortable laying like 160, 165 with Burns, no. I mean, I think the Cubs at 150, even yesterday was a little high. And obviously you didn't get there, the 130 mark. So if you're getting 140, 145, anything above that, you want to take the Cubs? I could see that. I mean, the total's at 7.5. That tells you they think it's going to be a kind of low-scoring game. No one's going to really break out. So I could maybe I don't want to tell you not to take them because I'm not betting the Brewers today. That being said, would I want to bet money on the Cubs with the way they've been playing? No. That's why we had the Brewers yesterday. They haven't really been playing well. So that's just my feeling on that game. I mean, I don't want to talk. Yeah, if you want to take the Cubs, I could say it's a good value. It's a good price. Absolutely grab it. But yeah, I'm not going to have a vested interest on the other side. Alex is saying Mavs, Phillies, Orioles, Nats. I had the Nats yesterday, got crushed. I don't see how Joe Ross. You think that guy's going to pitch good again? I mean, the Dodgers were like a fluke game. I think the Dodgers swung at 30% of the pitches. They didn't even swing the bats. NBA, I'm not going to answer the NBA question. I got no thought about any NBA. I mean, we'll be back here 10 o'clock tonight, and people will be screaming about NBA and how the plays play out. Jake is on the Giants. McQuato. Nuggets. I like the Nuggets. San Jose Sharks regulation. Coyotes under. I'm on the Minnesota under. I got that as a premium play. I'm on that game already. No opinion on San Jose. Nuggets, Spurs. Wild. I'm looking for my NHL matchups. Give me a second. Also, and Blue Jays. I could make an argument for Toronto. Why wouldn't you want to take the Blue Jays? I mean, they won it. No, did they win this? I don't even know. They won. I had the over. I had the under there, so I wasn't even paying attention to the side. You're getting plus money. Why not? I mean, Klubers. This isn't 2016. Who's that? San Jose against Anaheim? I'm not laying 175. I think. Did you say it last night, or somebody else said that last night too? With San Jose, I'm definitely not onto those guys laying that kind of number. Brewers will bounce back. I hope so, Red. I'm a Brewers guy. I got Brewers futures. Mavs the top play. Oh, hey Alex, you got the stomach to bet the NBA when these guys play the way they do right now. Knock yourself out. I've got no time for that nonsense. It's ridiculous. What else we got here in the chat? Michael's on the Mavs also. Good morning, Michael. Hello. Tim, we're all in the house. How are you? Hi, Tim. I finally got your email on Twitter. Went into the I guess it's the spam side of things there. But I'll reach out to you. How about Bieber going 9? Yeah, he's good. Problem is, can they score? That's the thing. He goes 9, and the game keeps going on. Michael likes the Spurs. I don't even know who the Spurs are playing. Who they got on the agenda today? Toronto. Well, the line's from 2.5 to 5.5. I'm not. Have fun. I'll see you. I'll try to find one NBA for somebody. Other than that, I'll see you in the playoffs. Yeah, Yelik's been a little banged up with his back. Hasn't been hitting at all. And Ryan, as I said, I like the Brewers as a team as a whole. But if I'm getting 140, 145 here with the Cubs, I'll take a shot. That's a big number. I'm not gonna tell anybody to walk them off taking an underdog. Start looking at some injuries now, though, people. You got the Yanks. You got Glieber's a little banged up with his finger. We got Yelich here. We know Rendon's on a DL. Miggy for the Tigers. Um, Sonny Gray's supposed to come back for the Reds, so that'll help the staff out a little bit. Stimmy Orlando, what's going on, buddy? Monster card here from Tim. Cards run line. Why not? They just put a 14 spot up. Kansas City over the Angels. I kind of like the total in that game to go over. I mean, I had the over there yesterday. Angels 1 for 9 runs in scoring position. Would they have like 12, 15 hits, something ridiculous like that? Can't push across any runs. End the game with the bases loaded. Reds, Seattle over Baltimore, Mets again, and Miami. We're going to start right here because, as I said, yesterday losing day, 2-7, terrible. But today I'm going to bounce back. Like I said, I'm like, you know what? Here we go. I'm going to fire away here. I'm going to come back with another monster card. But I couldn't really do it, and I'll tell you why. And this is most people fall into this trap. And as somebody who bets, a lot of games, I put a lot of games out. You just can't come back with huge cards after losing day. One, you got to maintain the bankroll. And again, if I go 0-10 today, not that I have 10 games out, but I'd still be able to come back and play tomorrow. But like on that note, I like the Pirates today, right? I mean, no way San Diego loses again, and that line's gone from 197 down to 189. So $10 move in my favor there. The Mets. I had the Phillies in both games yesterday. And then the thinking is, I like Zach Wheeler, but Phillies aren't getting swept, right? They're a good team. So how many people will be on the Phillies today? So I'll be on the Mets. I'll be on, not that I'm on them, but I like them. I like the Pirates in the situation of no way they sweep San Diego. The Mets in the same reason. How about Detroit? That game was 216. It's down to like a $1.97 now. So that's almost a 20-point line move to the Tigers. Everybody's like, oh, Houston can't lose again. I like the Rangers, although that line has not moved. Miami, again, 208. That's actually gone up. More money's coming in on Atlanta. Obviously, no way Atlanta loses again, right? Who saw that coming? So those are games I nearly threw out today as premium plays. And even Colorado a little bit, because I like John Gray. I think getting out of Colorado is good for him. But, it is May Day. Maybe you take Dodgers run line. I had Dodgers run line last night. So that's a game I was kind of up in the air about. But Pirates, Mets, Tigers, Texas, Miami, all games I nearly threw out here today. But I did not. I did not play them. I wanted to play them. I wanted to use them as premiums. But, sometimes as much as I like my streaks in baseball, my 3-game, 4-game win streaks, either way, the matchups going in those directions. Sometimes you just have to put that aside and be like, is this really going to happen? Can the Padres get swept? Yes. Will they? I don't know. I mean, maybe they're a little fluky right now, but the Pirates are not a team I'm looking to bet a lot of money on this year. The Tigers are not a team I want to bet a lot of money on. Texas is not a team we want to bet on. They're, a 3 or 4 day span is one thing, but I just can't pull myself to throw it out there as much as I want to. But I think it's going to be a dog kind of day today. I find that I think on like your Wednesday, Thursdays, and even on a Sunday, like your travel days, but midweek, I'd lean more there. You find a lot more dogs winning because you have guys sitting out from the night before. It's like, I'm going to take a day off because we're traveling. We got a game tomorrow somewhere. So that's where I'm more inclined to take big dogs. Like today, like I said, I want to throw out 5 of these big dogs. But I didn't. I did not do it. People, I know they're going to ask, oh, why not you go take this? It's easy money, right? It's always easy when they're $2 favorites, right? It's so easy. It's so easy. They basically all lost yesterday. So that's my little rant on big dogs today. Almost came out. So playing Clippers over tonight, Jim. All right. Listen. Have fun with that NBA. Matt likes the Wizards to beat Sacramento. Good morning, Eric. How are you today? We already hit the plus money, honey. Matt's saying the Raptors. Fiery plays take the points. I don't think he's playing. That line's up to 5.5, so it's went from 2 to 5. He likes Casey again today with Duffy. I can see it. Maybe the Rendon loss is big for them in the lineup for the Angels. I like Kansas City. I like the lineup. That's why I'm on the over all the time because I think they could hit, and I think their pitching is questionable at best, average. Definitely better games. There's always a better game. Any game that you don't like, you're going to say, hey, there's something better out there. And I don't want to come in and talk somebody off a team. If you're ready to put your money on it, knock yourself out. I'm not going to do it. I'll give you my idea on one side or the other, but I'll tell you right now if I'm playing it or if I'm not. So don't let it really weigh on you because I'm not doing it. Red Sox game 1 plus money. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, sir, Bill. I got him. Michael likes Pirates. I like the Pirates too today. Did I pull the trigger on them? No. You know, I feel, after you take a good one to the chin, you got to kind of weave back in there to get your groove back. So Tim's rubbing in my face. He went 5-1 yesterday. Good job, Tim. You have a nice little run there. Yeah, Ryan, listen, I come in, I just say how it is, how I'm feeling. Eric is saying Winnipeg on the puck line on the ice tonight. Where's that at here? Winnipeg. Against Ottawa? Yeah, here we go. So you're laying, 160 on the road or 180? That's the only way I could play that. I can't lay those kind of numbers. I don't like laying them here in baseball. Why would I lay them on the ice? A couple free picks here because it's one of those cards today. Hey, Gloria, not much. We're just doing a little recap, and I was saying how I wanted to jump on 5 underdogs today, but I didn't throw them all out there. I just couldn't do it after a bad day, so I gotta pick and choose the spots. I can't just say this and that, Because listen, as a bettor, you know this. You're gonna know every game you didn't. You're like, oh, I should have played that game. That's fine. You're always gonna have that game you didn't play that wins, but you'll quickly forget the one that you didn't play and they lose. So for me, if it wasn't week 1 of the season, if this is July or August, would I come back and play 5 dogs? Absolutely. A week into it, I don't know. It's still, for me, the season is still a little ups and downs. We're still feeling out these teams, how things are going. Listen, we're trigger happy. We got 5 games up. I already have 5 games up. Could I thrown up another 5 or 6, Orlando? Absolutely. It's not like I just threw 1 game out here today. There's 5 games up in for the day. Oh yeah, down at Hard Rock this Sunday. You know what? Maybe I'll come down in the afternoon there. See you, Mr. Knight. I was doing no. I got to do a withdrawal from DK, so I was gonna just have it mailed. Maybe we'll make a trip. See my guy. That's it. That's it, Jake. I don't know. I know they blew the last 2 games. That's why, I think they're a good team, though, Bill. And also now they're without one of their better players. So I feel like in a game like this, they played poorly. A guy's out. This is where team's going to kind of like step up. Here we go. Let's come out. The old win one for the Gipper kind of thing. But I still think Nuggets are a good team. Now, is the loss going to hurt them playoff wise down the road? Yeah. 1 game, is it going to hurt them? I don't think so. Yeah, no one's going to lose 3 in a row. I always say that, right? No way so and so gets swept. No way this happened, And it's the truth. That's why I think Major League Baseball, and someone told me this like probably in the early 2000s. And I was I always like baseball anyway. I was betting it. And it was like, follow those kind of streaks. They get to 3-4 games and just look for yourselves. How many teams have lost 3-4 in a row or more, or win 4? You get to 3 and win 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. So you ride those things, you're gonna make a little money. Yeah, Marlin offense definitely surprising. And who had them winning 2 in a row in Atlanta? Not me. Tell me who did. I'm guessing nobody here did. Unless you're the owner of the Marlins or on their staff or related to somebody, you don't have them every game. What else we got to look at here today? Anything anybody want? Maybe we'll throw. Should I throw another pick out here for the chat? I always want to put Miami out here for the chat. They've won 3 in a row. Braves have lost 3 in a row. Do we go against Houston? Houston's lost 4 in a row. I mean, the Red Sox, we're on the Red Sox. They've won 7 straight, and the Twins have dropped 3 in a row. That's already a premium play out. And I have another premium. I've just a premium package up, just one game this afternoon, and it's not any of the games we've mentioned. So, you know what? I am going to throw the Tigers out here in the video as a video pick. I'm doing it. It's a night game, plus 198 Tigers. We're going to do it. Scroll it up. Baltimore over against Seattle. Seattle's, man, I was going to say because I'm not high on Seattle, but then I'm just looking. Both of these guys are 7-3 the last 10 overs. 7-3 overruns. And I love it because they're doing it. Some days they get shelled. Some days they score runs themselves. All right. We can get on this train together with that Oriole over. What do we got here? 9? 9.5 now? Okay. Let's go, Gabe. Orioles over. I like it. Spurs, Raptors. Jessica, I think people are leaning to the Raptors here, thinking Lowry's playing, but I think he's out because that line's gone from 2 to 5. Or 2.5 to 5.5, whatever the case may be. So at this point, the good value of getting the Spurs at 2's out of the, that horse has left the barn. It depends on, me on this game, I'm not going to be playing this game. The NBA this is volatile. They're like insanely volatile. I'm playing, I'm not playing. Who knows? If he plays, you're getting 5.5. If he doesn't play, you're in trouble with the Spurs because you might have a game on your hands. 5-point underdog at home. You gotta like it. Although Toronto's only 11-15 at home, so we could actually probably make a case for the Spurs here. Obviously the 3-point live move is they're telling you that he's not going to play. Spurs actually have a winning record at home. Winning record on the road. And the Raptors have lost 2 straight. So, I don't love the NBA, especially this time of year. You know where I'm going to go? How about this? How about you take the Nets plus 7? Why is it? That line looks insanely high. Are they begging you to take the Nets there? Let's talk about that game. How is anybody talking about that game? Yeah, doubleheaders. It's a little crazy lately with the rainouts and stuff. So, Team Faction in the house. Why not for what? Why not for what, Gabe? Why not jumping on the over? I'm with you. I'm with you over on that Baltimore over. Sounds good. Yep. Line has moved 2.5 to 5.5. I just think, but that's got to be Lowry's got to be out. Someone knows something. He's not playing. Well, here comes the kiss of death. You can't be throwing that out in the chat, Big Waves. You can't do that to a team. So everybody jump on John Gray tonight. You've just taken a run line winner minus 120 That probably was a nice winner, and now you just threw out the jinx in the chat. Wizards or pass for me. Ay. Let's pass. Pass on the NBA. If Kyrie's out, definitely take the Sixers. I don't. Is Harden out too? I mean, Harden's the best guy on that team. Kyrie. He's not. He's sitting out today in protest of the globe-shaped basketball. I love making flat Earth jokes. If you were here last night, we were making flat Earth jokes. Put the house on the Mavs tonight. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know Mavs playing. Mavs play Memphis, huh? That's the second. This whole chat's coming in on Mavs tonight. How about the under? They've been on a nice little under run. I don't know about the Mavs, but everybody's liking them. Colorado for Gabe. Yeah. I like John Gray. I think Maine's pretty good, but I don't know. That line looks a little low. 240. I mean, for me to say that, it's crazy. You like the Mavs tonight. Everybody likes the Mavs tonight. I might have to take Memphis money line. Line has moved on to Mets. What is it now? I saw 7. What's it now then, right? They moved. Didn't I know that? Let's get a new line up there if it's totally different. Marte, how are you today? Thanks for popping in. All right, folks, make sure. Give the chat a like. If you're coming in late, if you're watching replays, always leave a comment if you want to know a thought on the game or if I like something. And I try to get back to you same time. So whether I have it myself or I'll give you my opinion on it, or if I just flat out say no thoughts, really didn't look at it, you'll get, I'll let you know my feelings. It was 5 up to 7. So Red says the line has gone from 5 to 7. 5 to 7. It's a good measuring stick game for both teams here. Are the Nets going to take this game serious? Sixers playing pretty good. Embiid looks like he could do anything on the court. Part of me looks at it as they're begging to take the Nets. Even at 5. 5 is like, that's a big number. 7 is they're just literally dangling the carrot in front of the horse saying, come take the Nets here tonight. I might have to lean on the Sixers here. Blue Jays, Yankees. I like the over there, Mart. Zero faith in either of these pitchers. So I think we'll see some runs. Runs. Can't bet on Kluber or Stripling. So I'm going to look at the over there. Over for me. And like this St. Louis game, again, another early start. I know. If you think Joe Ross is going to come out and pitch like he did last game, I guess you have nice value with Washington. The line's actually come down a little bit. So, and normally when teams get demolished like that, I'm going to be on. Much like we had Minnesota Wild the other day after a 9-1 loss. You give up 2 touchdowns in a game. I want to come back on you the next day. And believe it or not, the line movement here, 130 to 120, tells me that the Nationals should be looked at. And on that same token, we're talking about the Cubs earlier. This line has moved up a couple bucks on Milwaukee. So Maybe guys are sitting out for the Cubs today. Who knows? But Ray, I'm not going to talk you off that. Go for it. Take the over tonight. Yeah, absolutely. That's if the Nets show up. This could be 105 to 88 if the Nets decide, hey, we're not playing today because the day ends in a Y. We don't feel like showing up today. All right. It's gonna be a fun conversation tonight. We come back here between the Spurs and Toronto and the Mavericks and Memphis. I don't know. The llama. We might definitely need the llama tonight. It might be total chaos in here. Speaking of which, Allie was in here. For those of you who don't know, Plus Money Honey, Allie Burns, Total Chaos Show. I'll be on this week since I've won the last 2. I think I'm 9-1 in my totals. Last 10 on the show. Something like that. I don't know. I think Thursday night I'll be back on the show. So hit the like button, notification bell on. Again, head on over to Winning Free Picks homepage, newsletter, whatever you want to do. Plenty of free picks. I give free picks out on the show, but we also have videos and articles on the page there if you're interested. And for you NBA folks, there's a leaderboard, but guys who bet NBA and win money in the NBA, as opposed to me who puts a game out a day and then badmouths the entire league. I can't stand the NBA. Give me playoff NBA. Playoff NBA, it'll be happy. It'll be midday happy Higgs with the NBA playoffs. Mavs Memphis under. I like it. I like Mavs Memphis under. Golden State, Oklahoma, 2 garbage teams together. That could get out of. It's either gonna be a stinker or it could be some craziness happening there. But we're gonna wrap this puppy up. All right, we'll get out of here. A couple plays today. Looking to bounce back. As always, I appreciate everybody watching, everybody coming in, hitting the like button, leaving a comment. No matter when you're watching, leave comments. I try to get back to you all the time. Knicks under, Bill, you know it. That's usually our go-to play here in the chat. But today we flipped the script and went Nuggets. But I'll see everybody tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific Standard Time. For those of you out west, I will see you tonight. Tony, pop it in. We're popping out. Come back tonight. Late night money at 10. I'll see everybody then with some winners in hand. Good luck.